Hola, and welcome back to Karen's Art Salon. Glad you're joining me today. I am in San Juan de Oriente, which is they call it the pottery town, because in this town, families here, there are about 95 families who make pottery in the pre-Columbian tradition, which has been handed down from generation to generation. And that's how the whole town makes their living. And you can see behind me is an example of a pre-Columbian sculpture. And excuse me, I'm sorry. As we go along, you will see in the shops that there are many renditions of these pre-Columbian images and sculptures. Everyone has their kind of own take on it, and we'll find out more about these images maybe in the next video, okay? But for today, I'm with my daughter and we are here shopping. So, So I will just be doing a video slideshow for you, and you'll get to see all the wonderful pottery and get to see a little bit of the town, okay? So I hope you enjoy it, and let's go. There's my beautiful daughter waiting for me. I wonder, like, these seats have always been here. Oh, guess it must be like for parades or something, because I've always thought, like, well, what are these here for? I don't see like a stadium or anything across the street. Yeah. So they have all these beautiful little murals up there. Oh, and what we see here, this beehive, this is a replica of the kind of kilns that the people use here. I have so much respect for the potters here, because they go out and they dig their own clay. And in Nicaragua, we have red clay, green clay, white clay, blue clay, and black clay. So all of the colors here are representative of those clays. After they dig the raw clay, they bring it back and they have to process it and clean it. So they have to take out sticks and rocks, and then they have to they use their feet to condition it once it's clean, and then they will wedge it on a table. You've probably seen potters wedging clay before, and that's to make it pliable to be able to throw on the potter's wheel. So here we see the murals of the indigenous peoples here in pre-Columbian times making the pottery and painting it. Oh, and look at this, we have shards of pottery making the three-dimensional designs here. Very cool. Oh yeah, so no. So once the clay is cleaned and they throw it, they also have to build their own kilns. And so what you saw back there was the beehive kiln that they make, with pottery, and then they chop their own wood, and the clay is wood fired, and the temperature only gets to about 900 degrees. And so in the United States, we would not eat off of pottery that was only fired to 900 or 1,000 degrees, but people have been doing it all over the world for centuries. So I haven't heard of anyone dying yet from it, but oh, look at this beautiful little church here. Isn't it lovely? So yeah, you see a lot of the stores. It's a very, very quiet little place, and so I'll be taking you to one large studio where they make mostly pre-Columbian looking art, and then we'll be stopping in here into some of the little mom and pop places. Here's another little replica of a beehive kiln. We'll go over here and have a look at this. So what would happen with a little kiln like this is you put the pottery in the top there, and then you put all of your wood in here and get the temperature up as high as you can. And over here is where you would store the wood, that you haven't put into to fire it yet. So you have to cut the wood, stack it, get it stoking, and it has to be fed almost constantly to keep the temperature up until the pottery is fully baked. Fired, not baked. Bake is in an oven. Bake is like a cake. Firing is clay. I hope you've enjoyed visiting San Juan de Oriente with me here in Nicaragua, and I hope you got a feel for the town. I tried to show you all of the different varieties of clay that's created here, from the hand-painted acrylic pieces to those beautiful, beautiful pieces with the very sophisticated designs. They don't have fancy equipment here, like I told you about, you know, the clay and the wood kiln. They can get acrylic paints, but there are no glazes. They create the colors from the colored clay and make it into a slip with the clay that's available. You also see some pieces that are undecorated or unpainted, that are just the raw clay. And it's amazing to me. I'm always blown away by the work of these potters here, especially the, you know, sophisticated geometric designs, the ones that are carved, and sometimes they're organic, but they don't have a lot of fancy equipment like I had in my studio. There's no electric wheels, no electric kiln, no fancy diamond core tools to do your carving. In fact, they use a sharpened bicycle spoke to do their carving. So if you live in San Juan de Oriente and the wheel to your bike goes missing, you'll know why. So yeah, there's also there's no ceramic supply store here. And although one of the artists that we visited told me that he got yellow oxide from Miami, so look through the video again and see if you can find the studio and the pieces that have the yellow oxide. It was a very hot day here, so after my daughter and I finished looking through all the little shops, and yes, we did buy some pieces, some beautiful pieces, and I'll show them to you later. But we went across the street to Catarina, which is the flower town, because over there are all of the gardening tiendas, and that's where you go to buy all your flowers. It also sits on the rim of Laguna de Apoyo. They have a beautiful mirador there, and so after we got done at San Juan de Oriente, my daughter and I went over there to catch some breezes off of the laguna. So I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.